Traveling by train in Romania is pretty exciting, albeit challenging at times. And the rolling stock used by the country's various train operators is very diverse and consists of many different models that have mostly been bought for second-hand usage from various other European countries. And today we will check out the country's yellow and green intercity units that are hated in Denmark but loved in Romania. So lean back and enjoy the ride through the majestic Carpathian mountains. Bună ziua and welcome to Brașov, Romania's 6th largest city and arguably one of the most beautiful cities in Romania. Located at the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, it offers a wide range of attractions and, in my opinion, is a must-see if you ever visit the country. After a few days in the city, today I will travel back to Bucharest, taking Astra Trans Carpatics' rather special intercity units. But first, let's take a quick look at the city's train station. Brașov's central railway station is located in the northeast of the city and is well connected to the city's public transportation network. Opened in 1962, it features typical socialist architecture with a large but simple main hall. In it, you can find beautiful paintings, staffed ticket offices and automated ticket machines, as well as a few eateries. Our train will leave from track 1 today, which is accessible by taking the stairs to the first floor. The station does not have any elevators, but people with limited mobility can use a ramp placed at the western end of the station and access all platforms using level crossings at both ends of the station. In my opinion, this is a less than optimal solution and should definitely be improved. As you can see, Astra Trans Carpatics' bright green and orange train is already waiting for us at the end of a platform. This is a DSB MP or IC2 diesel unit, originally built by Ansaldo Breda for the Danish National Railways. But after various delivery delays and only 4 years in operation plagued by technical problems, most of them were sold to Astra Trans Carpatic, who now uses them for various regional services in Romania. The units are capable of a maximum speed of 200 km per hour, but due to the poor state of the Romanian railway infrastructure, I doubt they will ever reach this speed here. As the departure time approaches, let's quickly get aboard. The IC2 units unfortunately are not accessible by wheelchair if the platform height doesn't allow it, as is the case here, and I didn't find any information on wheelchair lifts being available. If you have any information on that, let me know in the comments. After being sold to Astra Trans Carpatic, the trains largely retained their original interior, with only the signs and pictograms being updated to Romanian. As today's service was very busy and some people weren't too keen on being filmed, our train tour falls a bit short, but here are some basic facts. Each unit features 113 seats, with all of them being second-class seats, at least in service with Astra Trans Carpatic. The seats are placed in a typical 2+2 layout with airline style as well as table seating being available. And as I was traveling alone, I chose this backwards facing window seat. So let's take a look at it. The seat features a rather unstable tray table, a footrest and a storage net for smaller items. The seat itself is pretty comfortable, has movable armrests and can be slightly reclined. Between the seats, one European-style power socket for each seat is placed, and next to the storage pocket you can find a small trash can. All windows feature sunblinds, and between the windows coat hooks are placed. Finally, you can find a light switch for personal reading light as well as a headphone jack with various controls at your seat, but I doubt any of the buttons actually work. The storage space above the seats is limited but large enough to store medium-sized travel backpacks or suitcases. All in all, that's pretty solid. Mere seconds after finishing our seat review, we depart Brașov and start making our way towards Bucharest. So let's quickly take a look at our route for today. Today's journey will take us from Brașov in the heart of the Carpathian Mountains to Romania's capital, Bucharest. After exiting Brașov, we stop at Predal, Azuga, Pușteni, Sinaia, Câmpia and Ploiești before arriving at Gara de Nord station in Bucharest. Our journey is about 167 kilometers or 104 miles long and will take us approximately 2 hours and 33 minutes, which gets us an average speed of 65.5 kilometers or 40.8 miles per hour. After traveling through the suburbs of Brașov for a few minutes, the landscape quickly gets more mountainous. If you want to get the best views on the landscape, sit on the left if you travel from and on the right if you travel to Brașov. Around 45 minutes and a few truly staggering views later, we stop at Bușteni, which is where you can visit the beautiful castle Cantacuzino. If you enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot! After leaving Bușteni, the landscape is a little less exciting, which gives us the perfect opportunity to take a look at the train's toilets. The toilet itself is pretty spacious and even features a diaper changing table. The water was running properly, soap, toilet paper and cloths were available, and the toilet was more or less clean. So in summary, I can't complain. As we are now quickly getting closer to Bucharest, it's time to talk about tickets. I paid 64.5 Romanian lei or about 13 euros and 4 cents for my ticket. You can purchase tickets online on Astra Trans Carpatics website and get a small discount, or just buy your ticket at the station or directly from the train conductor. Compared to competing services on the same route, the prices for Astra Trans Carpatics trains are a little high, but in my opinion this is great value for money nonetheless. While paying a bit more for the ticket, you get a comparatively well-maintained train with comfortable seating and an overall good experience. Be aware that there is no catering on the train though, so you gotta bring your own food if you need some. With us now slowly rolling into Carpatic station in Bucharest, it's time to rate today's journey. All in all, the journey was definitely worth its price. Although taking the train takes longer than driving by car due to the poor conditions of Romania's railway network, you get the perk of great views on the Carpathian mountains. The former Danish IC2 units are very comfortable and reasonably kept in shape too, so it's 5 out of 5 stars both for the journey's price as well as the comfort. Booking tickets online is easy and tickets can also be bought directly from the train conductor as is typical for Romania, so it's 5 out of 5 stars too. For miscellaneous features, I cannot give any stars though. There was no Wi-Fi nor any additional service provided. But let's be honest, for a 2.5 hour ride, the latter really isn't necessary anyways. And with that, we arrive at Carpatic station in Bucharest, Romania's capital. If you're looking for more train related content, make sure to check out the video on screen now. Thanks for watching, see you next time.